3 more games. We're just getting started. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Football Manager 2016 with Nürnberg. 3 more games this season, and can we get that Europa League spot? First game up is Augsburg. We've picked a fairly familiar lineup. Vecino actually getting in ahead of Andre Martins for his performance in the previous match. One other change, Adam Smith coming in for Stojovic on the right flank, having performed so well in the second half of the last game. I was impressed and I put him straight back in the side. Now, I was going to do a summary, but they've put it there for me. A win for FC Nürnberg could see them move up to 6th. Highly unlikely, as Hoffenheim and Hertha would have to lose. Well, obviously not today, they'll do it over the rest of the weekend. But yeah, although they were expected to struggle to avoid relegation at the beginning of the season, Nürnberg have managed to guarantee survival before the campaign is finished. An outstanding achievement, and guess who's the reason behind that? That's right, it's me. It's not Tennessee. Ha, that rhymed. Oh, yeah, continue. Hold on a second. Did I just see this right? Wait, I'm quickly going to show you this attack here. Okay, I don't often do this, but here we go. Ekoko on the right flank, whips it in. Sorry for not recording this first time. Eras to Vecino. Vecino takes a shot, saved. Ekoto, saved. Ekoto, can you get the third ball in? Oh, that's live. Smith, can you get another ball in? We've just had a double save. Normally you always score that second one. That's a sort of standard goal in FM. I was already celebrating before the keeper saved it. Anyway, we've got the ball now. Ole, ole. Bloom with the ball in this left flank. Did he just hit the player against Leibold? Hit the ball against... no questions asked. Tennessee's got onto a ball, a loose... Well, Tennessee, when you got a chance like that, you finish it. You were free then. 0-0 at half time. Ball draw. There's only one thing for it. Attack, attack, attack. Attack, attack, attack. Oh, and yeah, 2 injuries in the first half are not ideal, I will admit. Start second half. Attack, attack, attack. Attack, attack, attack. Attack, attack, attack. Tennessee. Attack, attack, attack. Eras, well, that's cut out. Leibold with the ball now, up to Bloom. Bloom on his left flank to Leibold. Attack, attack, attack. Attack. He's crossed in. It's cleared by Clevan, only as far as Eras. Bergstall on the right flank gets the ball in. Oh, well, there was nobody there. I've moved everybody forward and made us play a more traditional 4-2-3-1 with an attacking midfielder. Unfortunately, it still hasn't changed much. We're still playing quite boring, but Hung Jung-yu forward, Dorsch, Hung Jung-yu, Perku, they've got the ball on the halfway line, some are at the end of that, and it's forward. Who can get there first? Fingenson. Well, I don't know who got there first, to be honest, but they had a shot and it was blocked by Hung Jung-hoo. Tommy with the ball in the box, cleared by Stojovic, and that looks like it was a bicy almost, but it was probably hooked out, and it's a throw into them. Stojovic with the ball on the right flank, whips it in. Bloom, far post, and it's in. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. We're winning the game. Europe, here I come. We're going to Europe. We're going to Europe. Blum at the far post. Whacks it in, volley, beautiful goal, another FM cross and another FM goal. So, with 1 minute left in the game, there's only one thing to do. Waste time, okay. Meanwhile, I'm ignoring in the background that they just had a chance. Stojovic has got the ball on the right flank, clears. I mean, that's hardly counting as time wasting, but with, 40 seconds left on the clock, we've got this in the bag. Confidence, come on, that's how football works. If you're confident, you win. Win on this left flank. I'm not confident, I will admit. Petrach clears. That's brilliant. 30 seconds left, less even. 25, 20. Come on, get another clearance in. No, not Tommy. He's, thank goodness for that. And with time wasting set on, goalkeeper's going to not be able to find the ball. 1-0 win. We beat Augsburg and we're moving up the table. So, just get back to my inbox. Think, how bad is Adam Smith's injury? 8 to 9 months. Well, that's useful. Let's have a look what Okoko's got. It's only 1 month. He's just missed the rest of the season. Leave to the physio. Is he already seeing specialist? He is. What a surprise. Boom, boom! Check this out. That was very loud. I apologise, probably. Anyway, Hertha lost, Hoffenheim drew, and do you know where that leads us? That's right. 6th space in the table. 2 points ahead of Hoffenheim. This European stuff, it's in the bag. And here we have the team for this week's game against Wolfsburg, the second out of 3 games, and it looks like we're going to be playing all 3. Füllkrug back in the side as a striker, replacing Tennessee, who's not been in the best of form. His average rating is held up by that 8.4 he had 5 games ago. Bloom still on the left, Bergstaller coming in on the right to replace Ekoko. Adam Smith obviously out, so Stojkovic reclaims his starting spot, and apart from that there's no changes to the team. If we win today, and if Hoffenheim and Hertha either draw or lose, both of them, we've actually secured our spot in the Europa League for next season, which is brilliant, but I doubt it'll happen because we're up against tough opposition. VfL Wolfsburg still fighting for that second spot finish, and a very strong side. They've got some solid players. If you look at the back, Dante, obviously Champions League winner, treble winner with Bayern. Rodriguez, everybody knows him, he's a wonder kid in the game. Anders Schroeder played for Chelsea. Ekdal used to be a free agent, I used to sign all the time, really like him, great captain. And obviously up front, Max Cruz, brilliant player. And Wolfsburg have taken the lead, 1-0, Daniel Callegri, 13 minutes, is a nice strike. And there's Cruz on the left flank, whips it in into Schürrle. Schürrle plays it and deflected into the path of Callegri, who's got plenty of space and lovely strike, but yeah, 1-0 down. Good news everybody, Hannover have taken a 1-0 lead against Hoffenheim, and Hertha still haven't scored and will probably, hopefully lose against Dortmund, which leaves us in a strong position of, despite losing, not having lost ground, which is an important factor in this whole thing. We're being dominated. I mean, Wolfsburg have full control over this game. There's literally nothing I've seen from this Nürnberg team that gives me any hope we're going to even draw. Saying that, this is an attack. Füllkrug on the ball, out wide to Label. By the way, half-time spinning on is 50 minutes. Movald out wide to Bloom. Bloom into the box. Can he get ball into the box? He can. Burgstaller, it's in! It's in! Right, as I said, it just had to make me look like a mug, but I've never been happier to look like a mug than when we score. Beautiful goal. Bloom, he's been instrumental in these last few games. Bloom on this left flank, look at that, gets past his man and just beautiful chip into the box, and look how high he jumps. He's a superhero, he is. Bergstaller's, I can't think of a joke, but wow, he jumped well. So as things stand, we only need a draw in the next game against who are we playing? Schalke, I think it is. We only need a draw as things stand. Oh, I thought Hertha scored them, but no, it was kind of Leipzig even against Köln. Gustavo even to Arnold. No, please, it's a corner. Can we get rid of the corner? Can we deal with the danger? Number 2, who's that? Viorina. The guy's often on free, I think. Cleared by Barnes. Well done. Who's going to get there first? Callegri. The goal scored to Gustavo. Gustavo. He's being pressured back to Gullen. Gullen to Dante. Hits forward, but Petras clears. Bloom. Tennessee, the sub on the pitch for the injured Füllkrug. He had a chest injury or something. Oh, it's intercepted his passes. And now Callegri for Wolfsburg on the halfway line. Arnold, get put it down the chopper. Gustavo with the ball here. Back to Ekdal. Ekdal forward to Cruz. Cruz, well, he was offside and I don't know what he was trying to do with that, although it has gone in the net, so credit where credit's due. I'd just like to point out, Wolfsburg captain for today, once I get to see him, has a leadership of 4-6. I mean, I wouldn't really put him in charge. I mean, I have put Eras in charge, but he's at least got 11, so he's not a bad choice. Saying that, Callegri with the ball on this left flank. Barons has got the ball in the box and clears to Tennessee. Can Tennessee do something? Can we drink to success? Tennessee with the ball here. But, oh well, that was a miscommunication there. Bergstaller can't get the ball and Wolfsburg have a chance to counter. Bergstaller with the ball on this right flank to Stojkovic. Stojkovic into Eras. Eras, edge of the box, into Stojkovic. Stojkovic shoots. Bernaglio saves. I've got good news and bad news. Hannover have taken a further lead against Hoffenheim, but Hertha Berlin have somehow scored against Dortmund, and seeing that, Rodriguez whips one in. Thankfully we can clear by Bloom. Bloom, who's been instrumental in these last few games. Oh, he's offside, thank God. Just saw Gullen header it in the corner of the screen. But yeah, with Hertha Berlin winning, puts them only 1 point behind us, unfortunately. I was kind of thinking Dortmund would seal Hertha out of this competition for that top 6 position. Unfortunately, they haven't quite. Martins with the ball on the edge of the box. He's the late substitute into this game. Across Bergstaller across the Label on this left. I don't know what he was doing in the football then. And I'm sure you noticed, Hertha just took a 2-0 lead, just in case any hopes we had of Dortmund getting back into that game and beating Hertha for us. Nope. And as we enter the dying seconds of the game, with Wolfsburg on the ball now. Is that V Moreno, the one who lost Liverpool the Europa League? No, it's not. And full time here, 1-1 against Wolfsburg. The result against TSG Hoffenheim, who are obviously our closer rivals in terms of points, no, I'm gonna tell them they're unlucky. There you go. So our closer rivals, that is Hertha BSC, did manage to get a win, so they now only sit 1 point behind us. Fortunately, if we get a draw, that automatically puts Hoffenheim out of contention for this European spot. So basically, it's between Hertha Berlin and Nürnberg for this spot now. Can I just point out that Philip Stokovic, I bought as almost a second choice right back in the second Bundesliga, has actually managed to make 50 appearances for me over 2 seasons. That is really impressive. And here we have the final game against Schalke. Now this is the team for today. There's just one change I've got to make. Raphael Schäfer, who's been at the club, 17? Oh no, not 17, what am I talking about? Yeah, nearly 17, that's 15 years he's been at the club. Admittedly, he left for 1 season halfway through, so technically only 14 years, and it's only been 9 years on the trot, but his contract is coming up to an end in July. I have not decided to renew it. I might offer him a job as a staff member, a goalkeeping coach or something, but until then, this is his last game for the club, so he has to play without a doubt. Apart from that, Sylvester's come on for Füllkrug, who was rather underwhelming in the previous game. Movalt retains his spot in the starting 11 alongside Blum, Burgstall in front of them. The rest of the team is pretty settled at this point. So the 3 games we're watching today: Hoffenheim versus Leipzig. You're expecting them to win that game. Unfortunately, Leipzig, having started the season well, have dropped off since then and are now sitting in 10th, which is fairly good considering their pre-season expectations. The other big game of note being Köln versus Hertha Berlin. Should Hertha win, we would have to beat Schalke in order to get through. So basically the minimum aim is to draw. If we draw, we've secured a position above Hoffenheim. We're relying on Köln to do something. If we win, we qualify no matter what everybody else does. And here's our position for today: Schalke with Huntler up front, the legend of the game. Alongside him we have the likes of Bittencourt, Goretzka, obviously Man U've been linked with him many a time and he's a great young player. Hövedes, a captain of the side and long-time Germany centre-back, and a very strong side overall. And we have kick-off against Schalke. In what has been a highlightless first 20 minutes, there's been one thing to tell you, and that is that Hertha Berlin have actually scored and are now above us in the table by 1 point. This is quite unfortunate, but Schalke have the ball now on that halfway line. Goretzka forward to Schopf forward to Bittencourt. We really need to score in order to have any hopes of reaching Europe. Guys, out to the left to Schopf passes it back to Goretzka. We need the win now, with Hertha clearly going to beat Köln in this game. Bittencourt back to Goretzka out wide to Ostruzuzwak, to Bittencourt. Guys, we've lost 1-0. The European dream is over. This is quite disappointing. We're about to, this is just not good. And there we have it. He's on the flank. Bittencourt runs into the box, passes it in to Geis. Beautiful shot to the top corner, and Schalke 1-0 up on the 20-minute mark. And guess what? Hoffenheim have just taken the lead against RB Leipzig, which sees us move down into 8th space, the bottom of the 3, chasing that final European spot. Blum with an attack though now. Sylvester out to Blum. Blum keeps the ball in, into Muffwald. Muffwald forward to Sylvester. He was offside, unfortunately. Hoffenheim have taken a 1-0 lead on the 40th minute, so going into half-time, we're bottom of the 3, chasing that final European spot, mainly due to our goal difference letting us down there. We've got 45 minutes now to take 2 steps at once, not just maintain ourselves as a Bundesliga side, but also get into Europe. Right then, we have to go for it here, all or nothing, so I've moved our midfield forward naturally. Behrens, yes, he can be that box-to-box, and Eris will make a great defensive midfielder. He can actually go wrong there to try and create some space down that right flank and work with it, and you can go inside forward. I want many people in the box. I want you actually to drop back a bit. In fact, advanced playmaker support would probably be better for you. The rest of the team, I want my left back I want them both actually to push forward, because I've got a Raumdeuter and a inside forward who will leave space behind them. Hopefully this attacking formation, clear ball to flanks, hit early crosses, this seems to work well for whatever reason, but that's what I've got. I've got a bit more closing down, a bit more direct passing into space, trying to use the pace of our forward line. No, I'm not going to be more expressive, and hopefully we can get goals, because I don't mind losing 2-0 as long as we tried. We just need goals. We need to win this. A draw is not good enough, especially with Hertha beating Köln. We need Köln to get something for us in this game. Or if they don't, we need to win. Those are the 2 options at this point. Köln have equalised, guys. Köln have equalised. All three teams now sit on 48 points. Should we get one goal, we will actually lift above the pack. That's all we need now, is one goal. Right then, I've gone all or nothing now for the last quarter now, playing three strikers up front with a 4-3-3, with Leibold and Sojovic actually move forward as wing backs so they can get down the wings and pump some balls into the box. I've got one of my strikers as a defensive forward. Hopefully he can run around, cause havoc and sort of harass the defensive line and get the ball off them, pass them to Tennessee, who'll be in a creative complete forward role, and Sylvester, who's just the poacher, get us some goals. He's got great off the ball, he's got great great finishing and great off the ball and great acceleration. We've got about 5 minutes left in this game. This is 5 minutes. If we score a goal now, we will get into Europe, which will be incredible for this season. It would have blown any expectations I had out of the water completely. And here we have an attack. Stojovic to Behrens to Vecino back to Hong Jung-ho out wide to Leibold, can he get in the ball to the three strikers? He can't. It's clear, it's only as far as Vecino to Behrens to Bergstaller outright. Stojovic with acres of space, Tennessee at the back post, hits the keeper and Visa clears out for a throw in, unfortunately. And that seems to be that, despite a late effort by us. We've got 1 minute left, and unfortunately it looks like the European dream is over. We will actually finish 8th spot, which is about 5 million less than if we'd finished 6th in terms of just prize money, which we do actually need. I will show you the finances after the game. Unfortunately, it is not looking that confident. Can we get a late attack in? A late attack, 30 seconds left. Unfortunately, it's not looking likely. We have, despite only needing a draw, we've ended up losing this game. Oh, Leibold, can we get a last second? No, he didn't hit it hard enough, unfortunately, for the last 8 seconds of the game. 5, 4, 3, Bergstaller, 2, 1, game over. Well, that's it, Europe's out. Unfortunately, we have not succeeded in qualifying for European campaign, but had you told me at the start of the season that we would finish 8th in the league, I'd have been over the moon. So I will take this 8th, same amount of points as 9th and 6th, but altogether it's been a successful campaign to even be in contention to Europe. I'm very pleased. Hamburg finally getting relegated, first never having been relegated before from the league, so yeah, ever mainstays. Darmstadt also getting relegated, and Mainz gonna play that Bundesliga playoff. So there we have it. We've been given 40 million for our 8th place finish, and that leaves us with a bank balance of 33 million. We had previously made a pretty bad loss this season, and the board were sceptical. We've only got 25% of our transfer revenue available, but hopefully I can now ask for more of that. Let's have a look. Finance, increased percentage of transfer revenue, greater move. Can I not say something about the financial status? I thought we had a similar. Yes, okay, there we go. I'm also going to see if I can get my youth. There you go. Let's yes, I've got better youth facilities, which is great because they're already amazing. And let's just, while I'm at it, I'm going to try and get the transfer budget right up. Funds, similar ambition, rivals, just say anything. Okay, and that's it for this. Yeah, that's it for this though. We're going to get better youth facilities, which is great. Our training facilities are currently being increased. That's up to 40%. It's still not good, but it's better than 25%, and hopefully I can get that up as well. Just thought I'd show you the end of season rewards. Movald once again getting young player of the season, once again getting player of the season. Eras coming a bit closer this time, and Fulkrug. Danny Bloom got goal of the season versus Bayern. That was a beautiful goal, if you remember it. And Vecino on loan was signing up the season. This is the team of the season, you can see it here. No surprise. Maybe Hung Ho getting in despite only being here for half a season, but overall a very strong team. Season review. We'll look back, a job well done, it really was. I will see you guys for the start of the next season, and next season the aim is simple. We've got to try and get into the European spots. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, goodbye.